What's up, y'all? This the Come Out Your Man, baby.
And this is Humble
And
Heart
we would like to welcome y'all again.
to Humble Advice.
Yeah.
Where you will get the truth from both sides. And with that being said, how are you doing today, Come Out Your Man?
Man, you know I'm rolling, baby. I ain't doing no tripping, man. Let's get it cracking. What the letter of the day telling us?
Okay, first of all, this is letter number 3. So we're so excited to be presenting y'all with this.
Let's give it to them.
All right, we have a letter from Miss Kimberly J, who is straight out of Sugarland, Texas, which is not quite Houston, but she's still in the Texas.
What's up, baby?
She's still in Texas, and the letter reads, "Dear Humble Advice, my name is Kimberly J. I have been in a relationship with my boyfriend for 4 years, and our love life lacks passion. We engage in activity maybe once or twice a week, and it's boring. More like a wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Once or twice a week?
Once or twice.
Damn, my nigga.
Be like that sometimes.
Okay, let's get. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't understand what's happening because I do really love him and I'm still very attracted to him. Although I know sex isn't the very core of our relationship, it still plays a huge part. What do I do?" Humbly seeking advice.
Humbly.
She's coming to you humble.
Well, that's how you're supposed to come when you're seeking advice. And what we're going to do is we're going to give you the best humbling advice that we can, because that's what we do, baby. So we got you. So with this one, I would like the lady to do the honors.
Okay, well, I'm going to start off and say you guys have been together for 4 years. So you're past the honeymoon phase where you are all over the place, humping and jumping and all of that stuff. So right now is the time where you have to switch things up. You know, you got to keep your significant other engaged, and keep his attention. You say you're still attracted to him, so that also plays a big part when you guys are, engaging in sexual activity. You have to have that energy, that connection, that charisma and all of that stuff. And if he's not interested, then that's where it's going to cause a problem. If maybe he's not as attracted to you as you are to him.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to say this, but maybe his attention is somewhere else, which is also something that you have to look into,
That's what we hope it ain't.
No, we definitely don't want that for you.
Because if that's the case, then that's like we always say, those are telltale signs.
Telltale signs.
That's going to end in disaster. Because that's just a downhill, that's a big old snowball going into an avalanche right there. When the emotions are gone, the thrill is gone. B.B. King said it best, straight up. When emotions are gone, the thrill is gone. Let's hope that he hasn't lost all emotional contact for you, because that is one of the main forms of lack of sexual interest, in the bed with you. Now, 4 years is quite a while, I'm an 80s baby, but these days, I mean, it don't even last 3 months no more,
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah.
So for you guys to have been together for 4 years, you guys are doing something right.
Something has held y'all together for that.
You just gotta figure out. Again, I'm gonna say communicate.
Okay, communicate. Yeah. Okay.
You have to communicate.
Well, yeah, you do. But look, what about the spice in the bedroom? That's what you need to look at.
It's a lot of people. I mean, I'm not trying to interrupt you,
but
it's a lot of people
who's
not very good at that. Sometimes you do have to let yourself go and just lay it out all on the table, whether it's bondage or role playing. Sometimes you got to crack out the handcuffs.
And the whip.
And
the whip.
And the whip, if he likes that kind of thing.
Bondage, man.
But it all comes back to communication, because how is she supposed to know what he likes if they're not communicating?
Well, that's the main thing. You have to communicate. Like, you have to let each other know, hey, let's try this, or And the main thing too you got to think about is that 4 years.
4 years.
Out of those 4 years, what happened in the beginning of this relationship? What were you doing? What did you see in that person at the beginning of that relationship?
Yeah.
The sexiness, the spice, the intimacy, the what they call the fireworks.
Yeah, the fireworks.
Yeah, what are the fireworks, man?
Whatever you did to get that individual, start it back up. You know, go on little dates. You know, work could be incorporated in why your schedule is so strange. But I don't want you guys to schedule sexual appointments, because that's not gonna, all that Wednesday or maybe Thursday or maybe this Saturday, babe. That's not helping either. You know, all that once and twice a week. No,
that's a casualty to the relationship. Look, if you're not 75 years old,
right,
y'all got to get 2 days of rest and then y'all go back in. And then be later. Come on, man. Y'all still got spunk in y'all, man. Y'all still got a whole lot of everything going on, you know. So go ahead and just, you know, just try to spice, you know, do some role playing, do some character type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just do what it takes to get that spark back, you know. Like I say, learn each other all over again, from the top to the bottom of our souls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real. Big up to y'all, Black King and Queen, for real. I hope y'all get that spice back, because everybody need it. Every relationship needs it.
A lot of us get comfortable.
Yeah, and sex is not everything, but of course that's one of our biggest signs of compassion. You're sharing your soul.
Showing someone, you know.
You know, that's so, you know, we're not talking about the ones who go out there and just drive it like it's hot for anybody. We're talking about people who are actually here with each other.
Planning on spending a lifetime together, you know. Sex is very important. A lot of people don't like to admit that. No, it's not it's not the very core of your relationship, because there's other factors that play into your relationship. But when it comes down to the deep stuff, sex is involved. That's why God created. That's how I feel. You know, sex is involved for your souls to become intertwined with one another, you know, to make y'all one. So it is necessary. Yes. So Kimberly, I like to say is get to the core of the problem. Communicate with your man. Talk to him. Tell him what's bothering you, because he might not even know. You feeling like this, but he might not have no clue. He might think he's doing everything right, but in your mind, you battling by yourself. Yeah. So talk to this man. Spice something up. Like I said, when he come home from work, have on a whole nurse uniform and stay in character. He ain't gonna know what hit him.
She better have them fishnets on.
Them fishnets.
You better have them fishnets on.
The stethoscope.
And your lipstick pop.
Everything, you know. Make him be drooling, you know. Yeah. But we are happy to help. Thanks for writing in. Also, write us back. Definitely. Let us know how it went.
Let them know how to contact us.
Oh, well, we got another segment.
Oh. Well, with that being said, big up to Luda.
Ludacris in the house.
A-Town again up in here, man. Hey, big up to Luda for going ahead and representing for the people, man. Reportedly, he's been buying groceries for people in need and just handing out back to the community and everything like that. And, you know, people of that stature, you know, sometimes you get too busy with your schedule.
That's true.
And, you know, and sometimes for some of them, you know, the money can overtake them. You know, they get too bougie and they forget the struggle. They forget the trenches. You feel me? And then they lead themselves. They lose themselves. And when they lose themselves, they lose what brought them now. So big up to, you know, our black brother. Our black brother. I always respect the struggle, and I always respect the people who going through it, because they just trying to get where you at.
Good deed, Luda. Good deed.
Already. I love this. I like this segment right here, man.
We got one more topic.
Definitely. We're going to put this topic out there right now. Shit, I didn't want to bring this topic up. I was going to leave this topic alone.
It's a trending topic. Big up to Jack in the Box. So I'll go do it if you don't want to do it. He has a campaign right now, and it's called Taste His Bowls. Now,
why would anybody want to taste Jack's bowls?
What's wrong with Jack's bowls?
Listen, I'm an alpha male. If that's what you want to call it. What's up to my alpha males out there that, you know, that
shout out to the alpha males.
You feel me? Shout out to them. You know, when I think about food, what's one in my mouth, I don't want nobody to say, hey man, come taste my bowls.
Well, we know, look, Jack out there wilding. Now, we know about his munchie meal menu for our brethren that partaketh in the grass, you know. And I just feel like he was being funny, no pun intended. Come taste his bowl. You know, when
maybe
you
that's how
creeping through a drive-through at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, go get them bowls.
Y'all can go get them bowls, but Killer gonna be over here eating on some steak, baby. And I ain't talking about Jack's bowls, my nigga. But yeah, man, we appreciate everybody that had commented. You know, big up to Dion Blunt, big up to Renata Lewis, big up to my big homie Turk Tees. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else that commented and put a like on it. We appreciate that. This just humble advice, and that's how we giving y'all, baby. Straight up G. Shit.
cursing.
I didn't know if I could say that.
You can't. Anyway.